Hey everybody, we got another knife review today, and we're going to be looking at the Hinderer FXM. So this is the fixed blade version of kind of like the XM18 3.5 inch version. Been carrying it for a while, and I've been really trying to integrate more fixed blades into my EDC just because I think they're a really valuable tool, and I feel like a lot of knife people don't give them the credit that they deserve overall. So I really wanted to maybe review some more fixed blades on the channel, and I'm going to start with this one. So yeah, let's hop into the pros, and then we'll go over the cons after that. So starting with the blade here, it's a really good Wharncliffe. It has a really nice tip because Hinderer grinds them pretty fat. They start with a fat stock of S35VN. And then you got your roughly like 3.5 inch blade, which is really good for EDC. And it really gives you a lot of cutting performance with this whole this flat edge. The grind comes to a little bit thicker edge, which is good for a fixed blade in my opinion, just because it gives you more, I don't know, overall sturdiness that you would assume a fixed blade would have, so you're less likely to mess it up in my opinion. It's made in the good old US of A. It's a nice talking point. And then once again, it's the S35VN, which is just a really good blade steel. And I really like this grind in general. I think it has a lot of good purposes, and it's really nice. I have really been enjoying EDCing it. The ergonomics are awesome. Your hand locks right in there, jimping right there on the top. And then if you want to choke up, you can kind of pinch right there, and it works fantastically for opening up different boxes or doing some outdoor prep, which I've done a lot of, like outdoor cutting tasks, like feather sticks and such, and just like random cutting tasks, and it works great. There's a lot of texture on these scales, so it's going to give you really good like bearing down when you're like really cutting on something. It gives you a lot of positive force. With that, you got your two Hinderer style pivot things that just hold the scale down. Then you can take them apart pretty easy. It's really good in the reverse grip, so you can kind of go like this and cut like that because there's no flipper tab, which is another really positive thing about the fixed blade, is there's no MX18 flipper tab. And yeah, ergonomics are absolutely fantastic on it, and it's a really nice knife. Looking at the sheath a little bit, it's a Kydex sheath, and then you have a tech lock on the back. It fits in there very securely. A lot of positive, no wiggle at all. That's just the tech lock moving around, and then it sits very comfortably on the belt, like with the tech lock. And I don't know, I've just been really enjoying carrying it, and I feel like it's a really good companion for a folding, and I feel like it's a really good little companion fixed blade if you're going to go hiking outside. That's when I've really decided to carry and use this blade. And it does a great job with that, and I've been absolutely loving it, and I'd highly recommend it. There's not a lot of cons besides if you don't want a thicker edge, that's going to be a bit of a con, as well as these are really highly textured scales, so if you're not big into the overall grippy Vaseline factory, it's not going to be a great blade unless you want something really hard to use and tactical, is what I would recommend this fixed blade for. So that was my review of the Hinderer FXM fixed blade MX18 with the 3.5 inch blade. See you guys on the next review.